play this game. It's so fucking long.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm only in one league.
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both
I ain't
teams
got my
make
league
their
no
way
more.
out of the tunnel. These folks are
There's all the glitches
up
in
as
this
their
game.
guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Portland Lumberjacks. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And they'll go long game
right
here with the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Can't do that one again,
Eddie
brother.
Jackson with a tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Don't be aware, you can't run the same plays.
Here's Lawletta now on second. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. His first catch of the game, good for 11.
Gotta do 3 plays before you do that play again, brother.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart.
I mean, that's your weak spot. That's a lot of people weak spot at. They can't just run them same plays anymore.
Detroit! Detroit! Detroit!
Lawletta looking for a first down throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26
I'm going to keep backing out to see what plays you do.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. Here's Lawletta, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
And they'll run it here. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to
Could
a
have went for it.
3-0 lead.
Figured, let me put some points
So a
on
nice
the board.
opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw on second down. Riley, this one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
All you gotta do is take a look forward. There's so many things that I want.
Back to that Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun, Riley.
Nice.
Robinson with a big catch. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch him now, Barney. Gun.
On first down, Riley. He couldn't
About to
quite
say,
hold it.
what the
Got
fuck?
hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Missed the
When
pick.
you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to.
You just know that's supposed to be the
They've
pick.
got to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Let's look way down. I don't think
Detroit.
Back to the air on second down.
touch it.
Riley, and incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Don't do it.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Haven't done this in a while.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll go
Gotta
down
punt
right
it.
around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And New York set to take the field.
As I can see, I'm not playing hard.
We know how it works.
Just
They'll be here before
slow
you know it.
pace.
If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
I don't never really
That's a
play
great
hard
spot
until I
to be in,
see
but I love
something
the phrase,
that look
if it ended
crazy or if I'm
today.
losing,
And I
stuff like
guarantee
that.
you, that's what they
I never really
discussed
play
in their
hard.
locker room and their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
In on the stop, the former
guy
Georgia
just love
Bulldog,
doing man
Roquan
blitzes.
Smith.
But we
I'm
just saw a
sorry
great
for him.
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They go play action here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I ain't got enough room for that play. Ain't got enough room for that play.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Back to that Philly. Here we go.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has.
Rush coming, and he's taken
Same man blitz.
Aaron Lynch.
Love doing them zero-man blitzes.
There, he drops him for a loss of 6.
Got plays for it. I just ain't got enough room.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Lauletta now to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
That was my fault.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
No. Check. Patriot.
Gonna do the toss crack.
Off play action. Riley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing again. Riley. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Decent offense, just better defense.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
Off the play fake. Riley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment.
Okay, let's try this play out.
Some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Here's Lauletta after the interception.
Why?
Free. The collision there.
Terrible angle. Terrible angle.
Up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Lauletta. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Rosas now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This is Howard on 2nd down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 2 yards that time.
Just keep going 3 and out, huh?
3rd and 11 situation.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Off play action. Riley. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Look like he quitting.
New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, Lauletta. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way
just keep doing them 0 blitzes, huh? You love those 0 blitzes, boy.
23 yards on the play. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll try the ground game.
Keep stuttering like that.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now.
Ain't got no user.
And the Giants add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
Yeah. He needed something like that. An animation.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20.
He needed an animation. That's what he needed.
Jordan Howard, 77 yards.
Because he definitely not going to score.
Quick strike touchdown.
Breaking tackle animation. That's what he needed.
Right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness?
Still got to stop me on offense to get a win.
And then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
I thought they fixed that.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York
they got a lot of stuff to
field,
fix on this game,
and they're hoping
man.
to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Looking for Shepard deep. So
Damn,
they took
Shepard.
a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
99 everything.
They don't
for
get the
nothing.
hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swept.
Look at the animations. This shit is crazy.
Am I correct? That's the first time it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes.
Wow, bro.
So they feel like they've got something
man,
really
this
good
game,
going
bro.
there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense.
It's good that they got them animations, but sometimes it's just like, really, bro.
Build on that stop. This is fielded at the 7. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and that will come the
Sometimes
offense as
it's
they
good,
take
sometimes
over.
it's just really
Out
like,
comes
come
this
on.
offensive
He went
unit.
down
They
and
get
then
set to
automatically
take over
dived
here.
backwards
And they
to
hit
make
the
an
home run
animation
last
like that.
drive.
It's
One
crazy.
play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
I'm not worried about this nigga's offense. He hasn't done anything. He got a lucky-ass run. He hasn't done anything, guys.
Deep ball, but how about them just
We already
taking
figured him out.
big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game,
Pick.
the play-action pass could very well be open.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Went right to you, man.
57 to go in this first half. We'll come back here right after this. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
To throw again. Riley. That one caught by
Yeah,
Tyreek
that
Hill.
one, huh?
And they'll get him down here at the 23. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the gun on 3rd down. Riley. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Make him block in the back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their
Supposed to press the other
timeouts.
button.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I haven't done this in a while, that's why.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley. They're going deep for
Look at these animations, bro.
inside the 30.
Niggas is
An
soft.
excellent pickup of 34 yards. Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter, you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, and that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football.
Throwing on first down. Riley. It fights him off. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York,
Did they just give
That's
them more
command
yards?
central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Riley. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
Yeah, give me a crazy
and those
animation.
guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
Give me a crazy animation. Niggas be getting the craziest animations in the world.
On first down, it's Lawletta. Able to push his way through.
There we go.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This game's terrible. We just
back of
run
the
it.
intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This game's crazy.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I don't know, man. Sometimes this game be bugging.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that
it's time to go to my gun
when
formation.
you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And this is Shepard on the catch. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Giants on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm going to try it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And now back out comes the offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
this is how people play when they can't do the same play. When they can't do the same play, they run most of the time.
And really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tim Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
To throw on second down. Riley. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
0-man blitz again,
On first down, Loletta.
Oh!
Incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard.
Touchdown, man.
Second down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
This guy, man. Come on, guys.
But it winds up incomplete.
It's in your hands.
Back in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Lauletta on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now it's Lauletta. Pass incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Over! Gun!
Operating from the gun, Riley. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Riley gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
I could do one play on this nigga all day and beat him. He sucks.
Not taking your advice, they'll throw first play. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Lawletta lets it fly deep for Cobb. Incomplete there. Nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Can't give it to you any better, buddy. Can't give it to you any better.
The beauty of being able to play
Gotta catch him.
defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Detroit! Over!
Did I do it right?
Detroit!
Yeah.
Watch him now, Barney!
This is 3rd and long. Here's Lawletta. Hang on to
Lucky he dropped it.
Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Trying to get it over his
Riley
head.
Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here now the offense heading back out there.
Suck, man.
And on the last go-aroround, they really couldn't get anything
Gotta get somebody else.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Baby, I love you.
Leopard!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Yeah, we know. Guess
So
these
after
Lord's
the penalty,
Land.
here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Riley. And this is incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Watch him now, Barney!
I'll try something new. Let's see what happens.
From the gun on 3rd down. Riley. And he's got Miller. And he gets it to the 34.
Animations keep helping him.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
Operating from the gun. Riley. Taken in by
He
Hill.
keep getting these lucky-ass touchdowns, bro. It's a pick. Keep getting these lucky-ass, they suck, bro.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
My animations results touchdowns.
Close that gap just a bit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
Another lucky-ass touchdown.
Correct.
That's why he's not going to win.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Shit is crazy. That was a pick.
This is taken about
They're killing me with these lucky,
and they'll put up the
these
stop
crazy
sign there as
animations
His guys will get it at the 25.
killing me.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive.
He's got it at the 15.
Might slow down, though. Why did Beckham slow down?
But the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Lauletta scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And oh, it's blocked. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
A touchdown's going to mean anything.
And it comes out
Can't
to the
stop me from scoring.
25-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Off the play fake. Riley. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On 2nd down, here's Lauletta. And that is caught.
There you
He's
go,
got
Cobb.
it for a Giant touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. And his
he's just throwing it crazy like that because he's trying to get them high-flying, crazy-ass animations and he's not.
Rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better think. It's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there.
Just keep doing them.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go with Howard to begin the drive.
I'm going to take that flag.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw.
Damn it, man.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley.
That's like 18.
He's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
Did the wrong play.
So confidant is on the sidelines. I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the... And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind. But he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56.
They go with Howard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 3rd down. Riley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. 44. Watch him now, Barney.
Well led on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
The wrong shit.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tell me,
I know this type of running back.
They're trying to run the whole
size, game. This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Chew the clock.
And
that's all you're trying to do is run the ball so the game goes with that. You should be chewing the clock.
To go ahead and run the football in that situation.
You know you lost. Chew the clock. Not making any sense right now.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They run with Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
On 3rd down, Riley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on hard. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
That was an easy-ass win. That nigga was soft. Made me wait this long for a fucking bum-ass game.
Working and clicking. They think